Hello friends, and welcome to Bruma. I am an ordinary Nordic citizen who once was in Skyrim, but I'm walking over here now. I was in Skyrim, but now this is Bruma, and Bruma is pretty much Skyrim, only it's not Skyrim, so I thought I would celebrate by introducing today's episode, in which a lizardman runs away from things and kills goblins for a living. Isn't that exciting? I bet you will enjoy my adventures also, as I walk around the street and do not do much of interest. I may occasionally get ill and faint from too much mead, but that is about it. Won't that be fun, kiddies? No, no, no. Okay, that's enough of that. Hello and welcome to the real introduction to today's episode. I was really wondering how long I could keep up that insane Nordic ramble. That was my Arnie impression, in case you hadn't guessed. Did you guess? Did you enjoy your guest appearance, Miss York, possibly York the Outcast? You've got a very sad face. Go away from me. But yes, last episode we helped a painter get out of his own contraption. We helped Bob Ross escape from a painting. What else did we do? We helped some dude kill some goblins and then promptly killed him as well, for to lulz. And then, what else did we do? I can't remember what else we did. I should have watched the episode, really. Oh right, yes, we went to a town of invisible people and made them not be invisible anymore. And then, as we approached the gates of Bruma, tragedy struck. Our faithful steed, Old Smeggy, was struck down by a monstrous beast, and I'm still in mourning. I wish I had some black clothes to wear, really. I don't think I do. No. In fact, I have very shiny clothes. But the bright side is, as much as we loved Old Smeggy, at least we do now have another excuse to save up our pennies for a replacement horse, because having to travel around this place without a horse is going to take a very, very long time. But, hello. What does that even mean? Head on. Like, shall I collide with you head on? Should I headbutt you? Is that what you're trying to tell me? She's just run into the pub. Clearly this is a sign that I need to go into the pub, which I will, but right now I just want to wander around and soak in. I said before, this is as close as I can get to playing Skyrim on my laptop, so I'm gonna enjoy every second of it. Bruma is a very pretty town. It's one of the prettier towns, I think. Oh, there's like an armourer person, yes. This seems like an excellent opportunity to sell crap and such. But yes, I'm continuing my ongoing quest to find the money to get a house, but now of course I need a horse as well. House and horse. House and home, that's what I need. Horse and... I'm just speaking complete gibberish. Hello!
Skjorda, Nordwinds. We've got clothes and armor, and I've got a headache. So keep your voice down, please.
How much do you want for the headache? I could think of some interesting uses for that. Tell me about your town and its pretty white things which fall from the sky like so much manna from heaven.
We drink because we're happy.
Yay!
It's just the thick tongue and fat head the day after that makes me unhappy.
I like this attitude. This is a good, positive attitude to life to have.
Hafid Hollowlake says that Gerald View has been doing good business.
Exciting gossip.
Only quality goods for sale
Ooh.
here.
Ooh.
What can I interest you in?
I don't know what that is. That appears to be some unique thing that she sells, which is completely useless to me, but it looks cool. Oh, it's a cape. Ooh. She has some interesting nonsense. Oh, she's too good of a... No, I'm not selling to you. Go away. Go away.
Good day.
I'm presuming this is your husband. Maybe he's a crapper merchant.
I'm Ulfin, the light armor trainer. Skjorda and I run North Winds. Please excuse us. We had a little drink up last night. Still a little muzzy.
Well, if you're drunk, then presumably you're not going to be very effective at haggling, so...
Only quality goods.
Let's see. No, you're exactly the same. Oh, damn it, I don't care. Just tell me about your town.
Just like Skyrim, except for all the tight-ass Heartlanders around. All work and chapel. No wonder they're so sour.
Yeah, these Nords sound like my kind of people. All they do is drink all day and then complain about the people who are not drinking. That sounds like, again, a good attitude. This is a good strategy to survive life with a happy smile on your face.
Hafid Hollowlegs.
Why do you both give me the same exact rumor?
BC.
Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna sell my crap, and then probably I will meet you outside. I don't know why I went directly outside when I said I was going to sell my crap, but I'll see you in a minute. I'm sorry, Wilson, but on our budget, we just cannot afford to get you every little thing that you want. So you'll have to wait until we're rich and powerful before you can afford your golden necklaces. You don't even have a neck. Anyway, so that's enough capitalism for today. I am just continuing my admiration of the pretty scenery, but in the interest of continuing our financial incline towards prosperity, that was quite a sentence, and it's still going, I'm going to the pub, because if games have taught me one thing, it's that everyone who ever wants to give you quests apparently just lives in the pub. And with a name like Olav's Tap and Tack, you know we're in for some quaint drinking establishment goodness. I'm running out of breath just talking to you. It's exhausting putting up with you people. No, I love you. Let's just go. One of these days I'll run out of nonsense to speak, and then you'll be a bit stuck, won't you? My fine fellow.
Hello.
Yes. Oh, well, that's a good hearty greeting right there. Hello. Did someone punch you in the nose or something? You look like someone broke your nose.
What can I do for you today?
You could explain why your nose is broken. Tell me about Bruma.
The Countess is Heartland Nibanian, and so are most guildsmen and chapelmen, but most others are as Nordish as you'll find.
People keep going on about... Apparently the only interesting thing that happens in Bruma is a bit of conflict between the Nords and the Imperial Heartlanders. This isn't exactly, you know, screaming quest to me, you know. I was kind of hoping for some financial excitement, but give me rumors.
Poor Arnora. Seems her boyfriend, Jorunder, has stolen some gold
Oh,
from
naughty,
her and
naughty.
left her penniless. Now he's in jail and she's destitute.
Now that's more like it. That actually sounds like... Look, he's given up yes, this is more the sort of thing I want, broken nose man.
Arnora and Jorunder were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear that he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was gonna skip town on Arnora,
That
but got
bastard.
arrested before making good on his escape.
What?
Now she has no money left at all, poor thing.
Oh dear. Oh, Snookum's got no money left. Oh, boy.
Good journey to you.
Well, apparently we've, within 5 minutes I've discovered an intriguing quest to help some bitch get her money back, most likely. I mean, really, given after last episode with the, trippy trip into the insane mind of Bob Ross, I really don't think that helping someone get their money back is going to be as exciting, but it's the best we have so far. So let us very slowly, gradually inch our way across town. This man sitting here just seems intriguing to me.
Story?
What's your story? I thought you were the one who looked interesting.
I'm Regner. You want anything? Talk to Edla. She's in charge.
She's wearing the trousers in this relationship.
I hate it here. Came here with Edla. All these snooty southerners. And damn guards won't let anyone have any fun.
Not even a traditional Nordic satanic orgy. Those oppressive gits, police state, down with the man. I'm with you, brother.
Apparently, Right Wind teaches his blade skills to other Fighters Guild members.
Well, that's incredibly fascinating. That doesn't sound like the sort of stuff that's going to make me into a millionaire, though. Neither does this, but you never know. Hum-de-dum. Whoa! That's one hell of an amulet you got there, lady. It looks very valuable. I like how I've been staring at her chest for about 10 seconds. Let's talk to you.
Can't you see that I'm upset?
Well, you do look very cross. Yeah, it's probably because I was staring at your boobs just now. Tell me about your town.
I can't help myself. I'm just a sucker for well-heeled men. That Ola, for example, at the Tap and Tack.
Ew.
He's dreamy.
Really?
And successful, too.
Did you see his nose? Seriously, lady, you could do better with me, and I'm a frickin' lizard man. So tell me about your runaway husband man who left you penniless and crying on the ballroom floor. What am I talking about? Just tell me about him.
Our affairs are none of your business.
Ooh.
I don't know who you are, and you think I'm going to talk to you about my ex-lover?
This is what I was talking about before, where people in these games are often just so willing to tell you everything about their life story at the slightest provocation, and yet this lady's like, no, I'm not going to tell you about this incredibly private thing, and you'll just have to get your hammer out and hit me in the face a few times before I'm going to talk to... No, sadly, she actually just wants me to persuade her, and then she'll talk to me, but, you know, that's actually reasonable, getting to know a person before they'll explain some troubling thing from their past. It makes sense. Anyway, just a grain of reality in this mad fantasy world. I'll see you in a minute once I've convinced this bitch that I'm no threat to her. Which is, of course, not true, because I'm an incredibly dangerous man. I mean, look at me, I'm out of control. I'm unstoppable, I'm a force of nature. I'm like a tornado. I'll see you in a minute. One tedious minigame later, and she seems to hate me slightly less, so let's try again.
I suppose I can trust you with this information.
Huzzah.
After all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold, you may find yourself earning some of it.
Now that's the way I like it. Anyway, yes, tell me about this precious lost booty.
I know what you've heard, all about Jorunda and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true.
Oh.
I may have let a detail or two leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me.
Oh.
Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more.
I've already
All I can
persuaded
promise is
you.
that you'll be making a lot of money.
Hey!
Are you in or are you out?
Well, that is exactly the sort of thing you should tell me to make me be interested in an offer, so I must say, it does sound shady, but that's precisely why I want to get in. Yes, give me your money.
Smart answer. Here's the deal. Jorunda and I have had a rocky relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes.
Is that how you got that amazing
I wouldn't
amulet?
say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure.
That's pretty much the
But
definition
we've
of
never
thief.
stolen that much at one time. Just enough to keep us going. That is until last year. Jorunda started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop.
He
as
stole
I
an
knew that his
entire
capers would
bank.
one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way.
Oh, the indignation.
I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago.
This lady is so
The few
wet.
times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him.
I'm suspicious of your story, lady. No. There's more going on here. Just listen to her. She's like, oh, he's a monster. He hit me. He stole from orphans and then burned down their orphanage. He's a terrible man. No. Lady, you're doing all right with that massive rock around your head, necklace, whatever. Yes, I'm suspicious of you, but just carry on with your rambling.
Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorunda killed a guard.
A likely story.
I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me.
Of course he did.
I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorunda was captured. Served him right.
That
When
monster.
I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it.
He moved it right under my
What
house.
I need you to do is go to the Bruma Castle dungeons and speak to him for me. convince him to tell you where the gold is, and then we split it.
You are not telling me something, lady. That I do not for a minute believe that that story is completely accurate. I mean, you know, spoken testimony is the worst kind of scientific evidence, and you have every reason to be lying to me. Okay, well, give me some rumours and then I'll go hunt down your bastard murdering monster of a husband. Or so you claim.
I was at Olaf's earlier, and I ran into this Dunmer named Raynil Draelis. After a round or two, he told me he was an honest-to-goodness vampire hunter.
What? Now that is interesting. Damn it, game, one quest at a time.
Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us.
Ooh.
Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures and
Jinkies.
Raynil slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likeable fellow.
Until he started, you know, killing people and draining their blood. Nobody here is trustworthy. Everyone's a liar. This Raynil Draelis guy, he's fishy. Fishy as all hell. Because I suppose it would make sense that a vampire would live somewhere like Bruma, though, because there's not much sun up here in the snowy wastes. Maybe there's a grain of truth to his story, but I'm suspicious. Highly suspicious. I've been talking to this lady for 10 minutes now. What was I even going on about? What am I doing?
He's not likely to just come out and tell you, so get creative.
Hit him a few times. I've completely forgotten what... Because I was doing one quest and then she gave me another quest. Well, I've already kind of committed to this one, so I'll do this first, and then we'll investigate Van Helsing and his murdering ways.
What is it?
Van Helsing, you murderer! I must be the only person who has a soft spot for the Van Helsing movie from a few years ago. It's like I'm the only person who likes that Beowulf movie from a few years back. There's a spot of dirt on my screen. I'm trying to get rid of it. There we go. That was some useful trivia for you. You must know every single technical detail behind the scenes. This will be very useful information. But so what am I doing? This lady. That is one hell of a badass statue. Look at his face. Hang on. Look at his face. That's okay. Look, he's got this badass armor on and this cool pose, and then his face is like, I need to push this thing out. Oh, I shouldn't have had that curry last night. Kind of spoils the effect they were going for. I'm thinking they should have given him a helmet, and that would solve the problem. Isn't this the statue of that? I'm sure one of the loading screens says. No, I might be thinking of Kvatch. There's a loading screen which says that there's a statue dedicated to a guy who lost a battle. And I was thinking, that's a hell of a depressing statue. You know, well done, man who lost the battle. Is that your only claim to fame, Kvatch? I think it's Kvatch. I've completely forgotten what I was talking about once again. What was I talking about? So this lady says that her husband, lover, sex slave, whatever, has... Why do we keep mentioning sex slaves? It's like the third episode I've talked about sex slaves. What does that say about me? Freud, what does this say about me? But whoever he is, he apparently killed a guard and then went off with her money. And I've got to go to the dungeons and talk to him. While I'm here, I feel I should talk to the Countess. I need to count, and then I kind of reconsidered and count. Whatever.
It's a pleasure to see you.
Oh, there's no throne to sit on. No. Fine, I will kneel before your magnificence, except if I do that, I'll have to steal from you. Look at her head. Hup, 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 hup. I will stand on your priceless display case and talk to you. How about that?
Welcome to Bruma Castle. What's brought you here today?
One does not enjoy seeing one's valuables jumped on. Oh, I can buy a house.
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Apparently I can't buy a house. Well, fuck that shit then.
Some see only the conflicts between northern and southern cultures, but I see the way they are stronger when woven together.
I'd like to weave you and me together.
It is pleasant and a bit melancholy to walk among the graves in Green Emperor Way, and contemplate the dead who precede us.
It is interesting to contemplate a tangled
May
bank.
the divine smile upon you.
There is grandeur in this view of life. Most beautiful, most wonderful. Where the hell am I going? I also like how I managed to get in a reference to frickin' Origin of Species in this episode. That's some high-class referencing right there. That's not exactly pop culture. Anyway, that contest turned out to be completely frickin' useless. At least the other guy had a mohawk. That was cool. Ooh. Ew. Mmm. Oh, it's a cool shield, but it's not worth anything. Where's my... Hang on, where's my... there we go. Light! Let there be light. They won't miss this stuff. Ooh! Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, okay. Yes, my gauntlets are very broken as well. They won't miss these. No one's gonna... we don't need them. There we go. It's for a good cause. By taking these gauntlets, I am more likely to survive, and thus I am more likely to be able to help people in the future. It's an investment. And I can always give them back. I'm sorry, I couldn't say that with a straight face.